Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured at Kicks Country 92.9. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd. How you doing this morning?
Just fine. How are you doing?
Oh, it's a beautiful day in Southwest Florida.
You're not minding the cold air?
Oh, it's refreshing. I love it.
I feel the same way. I'm so glad to talk to somebody like-minded because everybody's so anti-cold weather in Florida. I think it's nice to have a change of pace.
Oh, we really don't know what cold is. This is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. If you're complaining about this, we'll buy you a ticket north. Anyway, Bruce, how's the family doing? I always like to check in on the family and the office.
Well, I appreciate your asking. Everybody's doing well.
Good.
But we're really being more careful than ever with the crazy surge, and we're holding our breath till the vaccine comes.
Absolutely, as are a lot of folks. But things are still functioning, of course, as you're doing everything virtually that you could do in the office anyway.
That's true. We're motoring on, and everybody's doing well.
Good. Well, we have somebody who's not doing so well here who sent in a question. Can I read it to you?
I'd love you to.
Okay, here we go. It says, our daughter is attending a private college in Jacksonville. While riding her bike on the sidewalk on the campus, she was struck by one of the school's golf carts, causing her to get severely injured. It turns out the driver of the cart was a vendor who was working on the sprinkler system. The medical bills are enormous, and the school claims they are not responsible for the accident because the driver was not an employee of the school. Can your lawyer friend help? Do we need to hire a Jacksonville lawyer, even though we live in Venice? Couple of really excellent questions in there, Bruce. What do you make of this?
Well, first of all, you could hire a local Southwest Florida attorney for a case anywhere in Florida.
Okay.
And a matter of fact, about 10 years ago, we had a call from a family from Oklahoma that was in a horrible wreck. The whole family got hurt in Jacksonville. And I can't be prouder. My son, PJ, tried the case in Jacksonville, and we got a $9 million verdict.
Oh.
So you could be from Port Charlotte and try a case in Key West or the Panhandle, Orlando. It doesn't matter where.
Okay, that's good to know because I have a feeling they would feel better with somebody they've heard of locally, etc. So good.
Right. And they could come to their office and speak to them and all those things that go with a local lawyer.
Okay.
The second part of the question is very easy. Florida has what's called a dangerous instrumentality doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
And that says if an item is classified as a dangerous instrumentality, the best example of a dangerous instrumentality is a car.
But so a golf cart would count, right?
Right. The owner of a car is responsible for whoever drives that car with their permission.
Okay.
A golf cart has been determined by law to be a dangerous instrumentality.
Ah.
So the owner of the golf cart, which is the school that young lady is going to, is responsible for anyone using the golf cart with the permission of the school.
I see.
So fortunately, that young lady and her family have recourse and a place to go where they could recover for all their damages.
So an employee, a vendor, even another student, as long as they had permission to use the golf cart, then the school is responsible.
Right. The only way the owner wouldn't be responsible if someone actually stole the golf cart.
Right. And nobody's claiming that here anyway, so that's good.
Right.
Well, that's wonderful news. That sounds like perhaps we can get this young lady's life and education back on track. You hate to have your daughter trying to better herself, get a college education, and have something like this happen.
Yeah, it's a terrible situation, but fortunately, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, recovery is definitely possible here. Bruce, that's terrific. Thank you. I'm sure you've brightened somebody's holiday by answering all those questions. Really do appreciate you weighing in on these.
Well, I'm happy to do that. I look forward to every Wednesday to answer your challenging questions.
As do we. And I'll look forward to talking to you next week, Bruce. Say hi to the family.
Okay, thanks, Todd.
Thank you. Take care now. Bye-bye. Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Let's give it up again for the man and his answer of the week on a question that, golly, I would hate to be asking about my daughter. Now, if you're in a legal situation and you'd like more immediate assistance, in other words, you don't want to have to wait and see if it gets answered on the radio. That's understandable. Why not call the Port Charlotte office of Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates and get yourself a free consultation at 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. And tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.